They, yeah.
We're back! Yay!
Fun fact: Illithid.
There are three options though: hammer, axe, death. He prefers death, but oftentimes it doesn't survive long enough to get to the third option.
My favorite detail about Illithids are that they are the only thing that freak out aboleths.
Incorrect. There are many things that freak out aboleths.
They're the only mortal thing that freak out aboleth.
Okay, that's fair.
Because aboleth are like, where did these things come from? We have never seen these before, and we have existed pretty much throughout existence.
Well, that's because it is heavily suggested in lore that mind flayers come from the fucking future.
Yeah.
And evolved from aboleths.
Yeah, they are literally aboleth from the future who went back in time because the universe ended. And the aboleths are freaked out because they've never seen these things before, and they literally know pretty much everything that has ever happened.
For those of you who are playing, who are watching, reload the stream. It is back up.
Yeah, D&D lore is fun.
The lore is actually really, really...
It really is.
Super fucking cool.
Yeah, it went right back up for me.
So Dave, when are we going to fight Cronus, the Elder Titan?
We'll get to that.
What?
CR like 50, I think.
It's 32.
Anyway, I just reach out and take the paper from Arun.
What paper?
You were
Handing
handing me a paper?
I was.
Well, handing us a paper so that we could send messages?
Oh, yeah.
Did your brain get that scrambled with the crash?
It did, because I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Dave, I'm looking at the stream. You looked high off your mind.
I'm not.
I know you're not.
It's allergies. My allergies are fucking with me super hard.
Like, you look like, for a second, like that's what your face looked like. It was amazing.
Deer in the headlights moment, hon.
You mean like this?
Yeah, it was amazing. I've never seen your face do that.
Yeah, I haven't slept in like 3 days because I can't breathe.
Yeah, you should sleep.
It would be easy to do if I could breathe, but when I close my eyes, I stop being able to breathe.
Yeah, just chug an NyQuil.
Benadryl?
I can't take Benadryl. It doesn't do anything for me.
It doesn't decongest you?
It does nothing. It doesn't even make me tired anymore. On top of having allergies, I'm an insomniac, and I used to use Benadryl to try to help me sleep, and now my body's like, whatever.
Xanax with bourbon.
Xanax with bourbon. I don't drink bourbon, but I do drink rum. Cheers. And
B-U-N.
welcome back!
B-U-R-B-O-N.
It's okay. He can spell it however he wants.
That's
I knew what he meant.
After you've had it a lot.
Although I would like to point out he knows how to spell Xanax, but not bourbon, which is amazing to me, and I love you for that.
Not Xanax, though.
That's better.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Never mind. I don't know how to smell Xanax either.
Well, I hope you don't know how to.
Anyway, okay, let's get people back on track.
Let's.
I reach out and take
Alright,
the paper from Arun.
Once you know what's going on, just write on this. Write your message on this, and I will know. And I will know what to... And I will consult with people far smarter than I am, one of which being Bell, and we'll make a plan and try to help.
I have to say, I'm actually very, very excited to go into an area before Bell, because he will never live the fact down that I went into an area before him.
You know what? That's fair. I'm also super into this. That being said...
There is one thing I am wondering.
Oh.
what was Bell's plan B? Had putting you in charge not work?
He actually told me about that. The crowd was filled with assassins. They were going to kill everyone but you, who was important.
Oh, Lord. I am glad Plan A worked.
Good thing your friend has a silver tongue. Then he just
The
looks
thing
at
is-
Dernwin.
The thing is, we've actually seen him do that several times. It's shockingly effective.
Oh no, he is incredibly good at murdering large numbers of people without them realizing they're dead. It's one of his more admirable qualities.
Derwin here has a tarnished silver tongue.
All right.
Basically, I managed to turn into a coup into a peaceful change of government. How many people have you heard of doing that?
Only one other.
Oh, that is a very good question.
And he just smiles at you.
I just look at Arun and just give a soft smile. Honestly, I am glad that you took control. I would not have been able to handle it. I was not trained for it. I was trained to become the wife of someone like you.
Well, I may take you up on that someday. You're
Ooh.
beautiful, you're smart.
I just turned pink.
Oh, we got a charmer here, lads.
I just turned pink.
And more importantly, you know a great many things I don't. First and foremost, I'm a soldier.
Barely one of those.
Sorry, you cut out on that tail end. First and foremost.
First and foremost, I'm a soldier. I know how to
Boy,
lead
barely
people
one of those.
into combat. Well, when it comes to matters of state, when you're done saving the world, because I'm sure there's more to this than most of us know,
There's so much you don't understand about this.
when you're done, you and I should talk. Maybe have dinner.
The dwarf would simply nudge Genevieve's arm slightly, giving a slight smirk.
And this guy is about your age.
I would gladly take you up on that offer.
Good.
I've been on the road way too long.
I look forward to it.
We have been on the road
But
too
for the-
long, Genevieve.
For the time
Come on,
being,
Not just about you, princess.
I just give a small backwards kick at Ragnar. I've been on the
Hit him
road
in the
longer than
chin.
you.
for the time being, as much as it pains me to say it, I think it's time for you to be on the road again.
Can't wait to be
No.
on the road again.
I look forward to our next
Yeah.
meeting.
As do I.
Hopefully
Don't
on
worry,
be on the
Eva.
battlefield saving our
I-
dwarf.
And he
will
just
get
smiles
on
at
the
you
road.
like shyly and
Yeah.
coyly, like he's got like that like schoolboy crush look all over his damn face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
get
we're
ready,
next-
guys. Come
And
on.
my face is just bright pink.
Quick question.
Get a room,
Uh,
guys.
The Dwarven Kingdom is what, to the east, I hope?
Northeast.
Alright. So we need to be eastbound and down.
Loaded up and trucking.
I mean, eastbound and up. Because,
Well, it's dwarves. Come on now.
oh,
There's as much
okay,
down as
okay,
there
fair,
is
fair,
above.
fair, fair.
Oh my god!
Come on now.
I just
Let's
It's just
load
like
up
the
and
beard.
get
There's
trucking.
as much above as there is below.
Ragnar's
As
a-
Are you referencing my pubic beard, sir? Because I take offense to that.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I was gonna say,
Good.
as we're getting ready to leave, Durdwin just looks at Arun and says, "Next time you see her, hands above the waist, below the chest."
He looks at you and laughs and says, "My waist or her waist?"
If If you have to ask, you know the answer.
I just.
I don't think he knows the answer. It's my way,
Book it out
buddy.
of there.
Fair
I
enough.
just book it out of there with that comment.
The dwarf would
You
just
look like a
simply
fucking
push Ragnar
tomato,
for a
I'm
good
assuming
going
at this
on.
point.
Yep,
Well, thank you for this.
Just-
She's not going to
just like I do right now.
You're welcome. And do me a favor. Don't let her die.
Don't worry, I got it, lad.
That's never
I'll
going
make
to
sure to
happen.
protect her backside and literally just take anything that comes at her.
It's legitimately. I've been with her the longest. Anything that's gonna happen is going to be me first, before her.
Ha! I'm gonna be the first one to die, lad.
You actually have something worth living for. Good
I have
luck.
never felt so willing to die. And one of them, I wouldn't mind.
All right. So, I'm assuming you guys are now leaving and getting ready to head towards the Elven Kingdom.
You mean the Dwarven, and yes.
Yeah, I am also a little flustered, primarily because I have been drinking heavily. All right, you guys leave the Elven Kingdom. You've been gone for a grand total of 3 hours.
Yes.
When you see an elf man standing on the road,
Oh my fucking god! It better not be who I think it is. That better not be who I think it is.
I,
Wait, actually, no.
does he
Nanner's
have
brought up
horns?
he does not have horns.
Oh, thank heavens.
Nanner's just brought up a valid. Ragnar, you're more likely to be the one to cause Genevieve to get hurt than to be the one to her from getting hurt.
My brain turned off for a second. What'd you say, Derwin?
Turned off
Oh,
for
no.
a second?
Ragnar lost brain cells when he was listening to Dernwin.
Wait,
Oh
Wait,
no!
hold on. It turned off for a second? I didn't know that it was on.
He was losing brain cells too
Oof.
fast from Dernwin speaking.
You know, you're still pretty new, Baz. I don't even consider you as a friend yet.
You already called him
Who cares? The shield takes the hits for you.
All right.
Actually,
Who can
So there's
also
an elf man standing in the middle of the road. You've
Yes,
never
yes, that's
seen
correct.
him before.
Who are you?
is it butt stabs?
No.
That's fucking butt steps. I'm jumping out this cart right now and tackling him.
Oh,
Hello.
let's hope-
My name is Marlavar,
Oh, fuck.
I was wondering when we'd get to this.
and you have a lot of explaining to do.
We don't really.
You don't?
Everything's fairly well explained.
Wait, is this a guy that was like a part of like the Noble War or something?
He
like
was
that?
the other noble.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who didn't get shot in the forehead.
He's the one who didn't
Oh.
get shot in the forehead.
Real quick, I'm gonna look at Baz real quick and be like, "Get ready with that shield." I smell something coming.
I just give Ragnar a look. Like, I was already expecting this the second I heard his name.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm ready.
A friend of mine warned me about you.
Hmm. Had
He
a
was in my
feeling you had-
bullpen. However, he also taught me a great many things.
Is
What are
that
those
so?
things?
But it is you. And he points directly at you, Dernwin, who I blame. And so I challenge you to a duel.
How do we not know if there's more people? Like, are we like next to tree states and all that?
No,
Just want to make sure. No, we're out in the
you've
open.
moved away from the forest. Like,
Oh,
there's an
oh,
intermittent
okay.
tree here and there, but
Now, why should I even accept? I'm not a noble. I have no reason.
because honor demands it, unless you're an honorless bitch.
Oh, I'll give you something to give you honor about, lad.
I'm
You
down.
wanna fight me?
Silence,
down.
dog! It is not
you're
you to
calling
whom
a
I
dog.
speak.
Centurio. Enough.
Centurio.
Fine. I'll accept your challenge.
And when you are dead, I will kill your friends. But not until then, so if they wish to leave, now's a good time to do it.
Oh, they won't leave. But if you do succeed in killing me, I can rest assured that they will slaughter you like the dog you are.
And maybe. But at least I'll have my revenge. And my reward.
Will you now? Oh, you didn't think about the fact that we were given an official mission by the new king. You challenged one of us to a duel, killing one of us, and causing the very important mission to go awry. Oh, I wonder what would happen to your entire house after that comes about.
I'm the last of my line. Your threat means
Even
nothing.
better.
Show yourself. Wretch.
Fine.
And as you get out of the wagon, you see him cast a spell. It does apparently nothing to you.
But it did something to him.
Possibly. Oh.
Or... well... yeah, he fails.
He does in fact fail.
Wonderful. So, what are the terms?
The terms are, I try to kill you, you try to kill me, your friends stay the fuck out of it. Beyond that, I don't care.
Fair enough. It's been a while since I had to do this.
Well, luckily for you, it will be the last time you'll have to do this.
2-3 years ago, I would have actually been nervous. But hanging around them, I've gotten into quite a few situations, and, well, I'm fairly close to where I was before I retired.
We fought a
And I'm
lot.
assuming you're ready to die, if anything, to get rid of him. And he looks at Ragnar.
You know, I'm actually disappointed you didn't challenge him first. I actually would have assisted you.
Oh, but you're the problem, not him.
Fair enough.
I just leaned back on the coach.
Shall
You
we?
know.
Oh,
I look at Genevieve. He doesn't mean that, right?
the would-be speaks. What do you have to say?
You know, he would have never have gone back if it weren't for me.
Then maybe I kill him and kill you first afterwards.
Good luck with that.
That's a very bad idea.
We'll see. Shall we?
I just take out my sword.
Also, Iron, I am very sorry. However, I will tell you this man has the exact same number of character point or experience points as you do.
Oh, then it is a fair fight.
Yeah.
I mean, the man that tried to cheat and did something, and he failed at it before the fighting started.
He wasn't trying to cheat. It wasn't an offensive spell against anyone.
Oh.
It wouldn't have violated the terms of any dual contract that
Okay.
Iron's character would know of, at least.
It was probably a Buffy thing.
Probably. Alright. Do
Yeah,
we have to roll
alright.
initiative, or are we just gonna...
We do have to roll initiative. You and I.
Alright, what am I rolling? Vigilance, since, you know, the
Uh,
whole talk.
No, this is cool because you were expecting this. Vigilance is unexpected because you keep a constant vigil for danger. Cool is when you know combat is coming because you keep cool under pressure. Make sense?
Makes
Fabulous.
sense.
Oh, I forgot to write.
We love you, Dave.
Fuck you too.
Hey, look, I won.
Oh no, he has to roll with the NPC qualifier. And it looks like he won.
You know, I don't mind. Actually, wait, shit, I pulled out my sword, not my shield. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can take a hit.
I don't know about that. What's your total wounds?
13, and I have 4 soak. And I do have parry.
I don't think parry's going to help you when he's adding 9 to his combat check.
He's
more than that. He's adding 13 to his combat check.
how
Or his
is he adding
damage check.
13?
Easy. He has Lucky Strike and Deadly Accuracy.
Lucky Strike, I think you have to spend a story point for.
Correct. And if you will observe, Iron spent 2 of them.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He'll kick his ass.
Like I said, my character not afraid of dying.
Also, you two, I'm assuming per duel would have started at short range from each other?
Probably.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's agreeable between you and I want to make this fair for you. And I'm really sorry. But you're at short range.
Ouch.
Oh, I spent the wrong one.
I think I'm dead. Let's see here.
So his implement adds 2. He has an intelligence of 5, which makes that 7. Plus 9 is 16. So he does 16.
I have 4 soak.
You take 12.
I also get a critical injury.
Incorrect. He didn't add deadly to the spell. He wanted to make sure he hit you as hard as he
Nope.
could.
If you take 10 or more damage.
Oh, correct. You do get a crit from that.
So how much do you do again? 12? 11? How much was
It
it
would
again? I
be
literally
well.
forgot.
He did 16 minus your Soka 4 is 12.
I don't think I can use parry for that.
You cannot parry magic. Also, you increase the difficulty of all intellect and cunning checks until the end of the encounter. Apparently, he hit you in the head with
No, I'm back.
a magic ball of owie.
No,
He rang your
Here.
bell.
Dave. There's one issue that you didn't think about with this when I said I have a crit now. I
What's
have
that?
Death Rage.
Okay.
Plus 2 damage now. Sweet.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, every crit you get is more damage.
Mm-hmm. So that's
Yeah,
plus
no,
2.
Death Rage is sick.
Yeah, alright.
Back.
I put that on strain by mistake because I'm stupid.
I'm really glad you agreed to the duel, Iron.
I'm gonna pull out my shield because I'm not stupid
Okay,
anymore.
that's fair.
I'm just looking at my talents again because
Oh, wait, did I add the... I did add the 3. No, I didn't add the 3. Successes.
Oh boy.
2 from his implement, 5 intellect, 9 from abilities
well then I'm
is
dead.
16, and okay, he just obliterates you in one hit apparently, and I feel like shit. He does have the
Yeah.
exact same number of points as you, though.
Yeah,
Wait, you said 9 from abilities? What are abilities?
Talents.
yeah, talents.
Nope.
What talents add damage to spells? other
Lucky
than
Strike and Deadly Accuracy can both add damage to spells. Since he has
What
an
is
intellect of,
Deadly Accuracy?
since he has an Arcana of 9 Deadly Accuracy, or an Arcana of 5 Deadly Accuracy adds 5 to his combat check, once per encounter. Wait,
That's not an ROT skill.
Yeah, I was thinking. I don't know what that is. That
I'm
sounds
aware,
retarded.
however, NPCs can have abilities that players can't. It's what makes them scary.
Yeah, well then, I just got one shot then.
And Lucky Strike is a CRB thing.
Yeah, Lucky Strike is a CRB, Deadly Act.
And I
one
spent
that
the
I
story point for it.
Yeah, you just insta-downed me. You
So, I will say, Iron is not dead, he is at 0.
You did 19, yeah, you did 19 damage in a single hit. That's absurd. That's crazy.
You know who I got the idea from, don't you, Iron?
No.
You. Remember
It's the
you and I
talk
talking?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And I needed an actual threat.
I mean,
Well, this is when Ragnar runs out of.
No.
the
You're not.
carriage.
Iron, you're not dead. You're unconscious.
Well,
Oh,
that
but I
was, I
gotta
think,
go engage him again.
that is the shortest combat we have ever had.
He looks at the group and he says, Your friend's hurt.
I'm curious if I would have had my shield, what would that have done?
It would have given him setback on the check. Wait, did
Yeah,
you
I'm
have
just gonna-
defense without that?
Do you have block?
Actually,
If you have block, you could have.
I didn't have my
technically
shield
done it,
out.
I think.
He didn't have his shield out is the problem.
yeah.
And I think his shield is the only thing that provides defense.
Yeah, no.
His armor
Yeah.
provides soak, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it would have been 3
Okay.
defense. Which I still would have been down.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say you're at 0 because I don't want to kill you.
I mean, technically, I'm not dead until I double threshold, so no matter what, I would still be.
Right. No, his goal is to knock you unconscious. He doesn't want to kill you. He wants to show you how ineffective and useless you are. And he looks at the rest of the group and he says, Well, I've had an honorable combat. I'm assuming you guys want to start an unhonorable one?
I'll fight you one-on-one.
Stop.
You will you?
He's not dead, guys. Chill.
Are you
Relax.
challenging me?
No.
Yeah,
Gloria!
I'm challenging you, lad.
Oh God!
Fabulous. Please,
You just
come.
see me pinch the bridge of my nose.
What is the difficulty, Dave, to heal Derwin?
It would be 3, but if you do it right now, he will attack you.
Kateriel, get right in front of him.
What?
Draco,
Get right in front of him.
he accepts your offer. You will start short range from each other per dueling.
So then I would just go ahead and actually switch it up and get out my two-handed hammer.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go ahead and roll a cool for initiative. You know combat is
Mhm.
coming.
I had to walk away for a minute. I'm sorry. That was a little bit longer than a minute. I missed the combat. What?
Dernwin is
Combat
down.
was 1 round. He downed Dernwin in 1 hit.
Yeah, Dave made.
I wrote a
Man.
monster
He wrote an
because
NPC
this is
who-
who Bedrager would have tried to have take over the Elven Kingdom for him.
Dave wrote a character who, without counting the success damage, is capable of doing 16 damage in a single hit with magic.
Damn, that one advantage, gosh.
Sorry, boyo. What's your and he has an intellect of 5 and 5 ranks in knowledge arcane. Or in arcana, rather.
Yeah.
What's your defense?
Actually, no. Technically, I would have 1 magical defense because of the
It's-
amulet.
Fabulous. High 5.
Alright, that's an upgrade. That amulet upgrades.
It does in fact upgrade.
That's
So
the
he'll
thing,
be
like,
rolling a single red instead of a single purple. What is your soak?
5.
What is your total wound threshold?
If I am not mistaken, let me double. 18.
18.
Yep.
And he does 16, 18, minus 5. He does 13 to you. It hurts a lot, but you're still up. Oh, and it's over 10. You take a critical. You suffer 1 strain each time you perform an action. Fabulous. And he has spent 2 more strain, which works. He's up to a total of 4 strain spent to almost down 2 party members.
This is harder than the bosses we fought.
Uh-huh.
This is harder than the Lich we fought.
I just did the math on this
It's
guy.
because
If he does the correct spell, rolls 1 success, he's dealing over 20 damage.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm not rolling that spell. You're welcome.
The main thing about it is,
I would not care if you rolled it at all, Dave. You do you. You have fun with it. I do not care.
No, I'm not having fun with it. I'm playing an angry elf who was promised everything and got nothing. He's
Had
throwing a
his world ripped out
tantrum.
from underneath his feet.
He's throwing a tantrum. Because he lost.
So, Dave, I'm going to go ahead and heal.
Not yet.
I wouldn't do that yet.
He's fighting Katorio.
Uh-huh.
Not the point.
But if you heal Dernwin, he will hit
Mhm.
Dernwin again and possibly kill him.
Well, I'll stand right in front of Derwin.
No, I mean, all he has to do is add blast to it, and I'm down.
You're right. I didn't think
Like-
about that. I forgot he's a mage.
This man does absurd damage.
Yeah.
He also has blood sacrifice and 5 ranks in Forbidden Lore.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he made this
He's
character.
a servant of the Dragger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And I
he
had
made-
a feeling about that.
And before he was a servant of Bedragger, he was a servant of Phalanx, who switched sides. And they are all about knowledge and power.
And this dude was a snot-nosed noble.
All right.
You're getting his way.
He is pissed.
Okay, Katorio.
Okay, I was just
Fucking
waiting for
up,
everyone to actually get it out of their system. So you're good. I have patience. Anyway, well,
It's your turn.
Except for,
What do you do?
all right, so I'm going to take 1 maneuver and move up into engaged, or
you
to
already
be
are.
engaged with him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take another aim maneuver to suffer 2 strain and aim for his head.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a total of 3 strain?
And 2 setback on the check. As well as an
Okay.
additional 2 setback is the max. So 4 setback.
Okay, but I also get 1 boost because I have duelist, and he is only 1 person.
Correct.
Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff.
So it's going to be 4 setback, and is it 2 purple then on top of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me, no, it's adversary 1, so it's a purple and a red.
Okay.
This guy is very much an adversary to the party and is experienced enough to be an actual threat.
Could you
To be
please
honest, he
spend
should
me a
probably be
story point?
adversary too, but I'm not going to do that to you.
Could you
I would
please
love
spend me a
story
story point so may I upgrade one of my green die? Thank you.
I got you, boo.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Oh! Oh!
Alright.
Holy shit. This thing hurts.
Okay, how much damage is that?
Oh my god.
Okay, so let me see here. I have a bond of 3. My 2-handed warhammer does 5 damage, and then with the 4, then that would be 12 in total.
plus whatever the 2 triumphs add.
That's a crit at plus 20, which is actually a crit minus 10 because he has. Hang on, how many ranks of durable does he have? He has 3 or 4. He has 3
Wait,
ranks.
I thought one triumph was a plus 20. Wouldn't that be a plus 30 then?
No, each triumph counts as 1 critical. That was a house roll by Shade. So
but in the past, you rolled plus 20s against us. For
Did I?
triumphs. Yeah, you have.
Okay, so that's a neutral critical then, if he chooses to do that with it. Also, suffer 2 strain.
Okay, am I allowed to use a triumph to actually use a Warhammer's like quality, for example?
Yeah.
Okay,
What quality
then
do you
I
want to use?
want to actually add concussive then.
And what does concussive do? Because that's not an item quality I'm familiar with.
God, I used to remember what concussive did, but
Concussive, active. The target shell shock, the mighty blow, pushing wave.
Oh god.
When concussive is triggered, one target hit by an attack is staggered. For a number of rounds equal to the weapon's concussive, a staggered cannot perform actions.
Okay.
And it has a concussive of 3.
So for 3 rounds, he won't be able to perform actions. Fabulous. That's actually incredible.
Wow.
Good job.
Which means you'll get a couple more hits on him before he can do anything to you.
Incorrect. He still has 2 maneuvers, and the crit is at minus 20. Are you doing a crit?
Nope.
Then what are you doing with the other triumph?
The other triumph, would I be allowed to use that triumph to add a boost to my next roll?
No, you could upgrade your next roll.
Okay, I will do that then.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okie dokie.
So I'm going to spend 4 strain, because it's my turn now, to move medium range away from you. Parkour improved. I can do it for 1 maneuver. And then I spend another maneuver and 2 strain to move half long. You can't actually reach me this turn.
Fucking coward.
It's your turn. He's not a coward. He's smart. The problem is you're fighting a smart enemy who has as much training as you do. This is the first time this has actually happened. What?
What is the difficulty in terms of half long for an actual spell?
You'd have to add range twice.
So it
So it increases the difficulty by 2. So what are you doing?
I want to actually try to see if I can actually use lightning against him.
Primal has attack magic. So
Yes,
that's
it
1,
does.
2, 3, 4. Are you adding auto fire to it as well?
You know what? Yeah, let's add auto fire to that.
It's a difficulty 5 spell with 1 red.
Wait.
All right.
I forget what all your hammer. Does your hammer act like Thor's hammer where you could throw it too, or no?
No, I'm using my 2-handed hammer, not that hammer.
Oh. Why?
He wanted the hammer that hits harder, which makes
That's
sense.
fair. That's fair.
The 2-handed hammer hits far harder. The 1-handed hammer is magical.
Oh. My. Gosh. Darn.
Well, this was all such and good. Oh goodness.
I couldn't do it without combat. You let him start calling you out by one by one. So you know, I'm gonna go
so
for
just out
that.
of random curiosity, is there any setback included in that, or no?
Yeah, there are 4 setback included.
Oh,
in
so
that.
it's still 4? Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. He has a ranged defense of 4.
Oh boy, you built me into his.
No, he has really cool robes.
Ooh.
You fail.
Damn.
Alright, I'll use 2 advantage to remove 2 strain then.
Okay. The 2 strain you took from the... That's fair.
So I'm assuming it's his
Oh, wait,
turn
he
next
went,
turn?
and then you went, and then you went again. Oh, right,
No,
because he
you
doesn't
already
have
did
any
your
actions.
movements.
Yeah, he doesn't have any.
He'll use a maneuver to get to long range from you. And that's his second turn. Unable to take actions. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Well then.
I'll just go ahead and use 2 maneuvers to move up back to medium, or get in medium range with him, or I think.
Medium would be 1 maneuver.
Okay, so then I will go ahead and get in short range of him with both my maneuvers then.
Can't. Oh wait, no, you're at long, so 2 maneuvers would be medium. Sorry, my brain was doing that backwards.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I will go to medium range of him then.
Alright, that's 2 strain. And 2 range upgrades on your spell. That's increasing the difficulty by 2. Or no, medium is 1 range
I'm not
upgrade.
taking an action.
You're not taking an action?
Nope.
He will move 2 maneuvers away from you again. He's at long range again. No, he's not terrified. He's smart. There's a difference.
He's dancing.
Yeah, he's dancing pretty much.
So is that the end of your turn then?
It's the end of my turn. What do you do?
Then I will go ahead and also use 2 maneuvers.
To get back to medium, and then what are you doing?
Nothing.
Fabulous.
God.
Oh goodness.
He'll spend 2 strain and trigger Master, reducing the difficulty by 2 and adding 2 range upgrades. You get hit for 19 minus 4 is 15 more wounds you take after soak.
Dave, you forgot to add a setback, remember?
Oh, right.
Or wait, or was it an upgraded check, he said?
Do what?
Wait, Baz, what did you say? It was upgraded?
It's
or did you say
upgraded.
it was...
How is it upgraded? Why is it upgraded?
His amulet.
Oh, right. So it would be a red instead. The exact same result. 3 success and 4 wound. Which is 19 total damage. 15 after soak. I'm pretty sure that makes you unconscious.
Yeah, I am now unconscious.
Combat is over.
As long as you don't kill anybody.
Ow. He'll do that instead. You see him drink something. Are there any other challengers?
I'll look at Genevieve.
Or do you wish to be dishonorable? Fight me all at once.
I just turn and look at Baz and Ragnar. Well?
I'm honestly tired of playing this game.
All together then?
Baz?
Leo?
Baz?
You have my swords.
I mean, to be fair, this is one of the people that a certain somebody we know was eventually going to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
That certain somebody could do it, but he'd be hard pressed to do it honestly. Blood orgy time. I like that. Nanner, you get an inspiration. And if you play D&D, you get an inspiration in your next D&D campaign. And tell your DM I said so, goddammit.
I kind of feel like at this point we need to be a little disarmed because I highly doubt we could take him on.
Oh, hell no. If I get hit
One by one?
I'm fucked. I'm sorry, but Ragnar's got to dishonor his vows and be like, we need to take this guy on. He's not letting us pass. He's down 2 of our friends. That is a no-no.
Ragnar?
He seems to be pretty good at what he does. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
No, that probably won't. I was gonna say, maybe we could take advantage of that, little contract of yours? Oh, nope, sorry. Wrong way. My bad.
Love you, Havoc.
Cancel that.
You know what? I think I'm gonna try to duel him.
Oh no.
Am I allowed to pull out both my swords beforehand?
Sure.
Okay.
Leo,
I'm pulling out Dwarven and I'm pulling out Dusk.
You mean Dawn and Dusk?
No. Dwarven sword and Dusk.
Why do you never use them together? Is there a specific reason?
Yeah, Dwarven has damage numbers.
So,
Fair.
Bones.
Yeah.
Roll initiative. Cool. Let me reset it first.
okay, in the meantime, I will be right back since we're doing another one-on-one battle.
Is this just the thing that he's just not gonna fight?
I did
more
that
than
backwards.
once?
You need the R
Yeah,
before
you
the
did that
2Y.
backwards.
Is he
Oh,
just not-
goodness gracious.
I fucking disagree.
That's a triumph.
Yup, you can go first if you want. He's short range from you.
Graham is staying out of this. Both my swords are drawn.
Okay.
One maneuver to get engaged.
Okay.
Second maneuver, I'm taking an aim maneuver for a boost.
Taking an aim maneuver for a
Um,
boost.
No, actually, I'm activating dual wielder, not aim.
Okay.
So I don't upgrade difficulty for dual wielding.
Right, you do spend 2 additional strain, however.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to figure out my roll because it's been a while. That's right. I upgraded my skill points. So, spend a story point. This is Lucky Strike.
You declare
Dwarven is
Lucky
mayhem.
Strike after you know whether you hit or not.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Mhm.
What's his defense?
His defense is 4.
What?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Spend me a.
What's his range defense, Dave?
Also 4.
We should have grouped up for this fight. Oh yeah!
Hey! Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Suffer 2 additional strain.
Instead of spending that triumph to hit with the second one, I'm activating dual strike as an incidental to spend more strain to hit him with my second blade.
Okay. So you hit him twice. How much?
Spend another story point. That's lucky strike on top of that.
Okay, Lucky Strike only affects the first hit.
Yes, it does.
And as you said, Dusk was your primary weapon.
I said Dwarven was primary.
Did you? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Ow, man.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 13 damage with Dwarven.
Okay.
And then,
What's your
that's
Wait. When you picked Lucky Strike, what characteristic did you pick?
agility.
Okay, you're hitting with a sword. You don't get to add it.
What do you mean? It says any characteristic.
No.
you add.
But it has to be the characteristic the weapon is based off of, which is brawn. You do not get to add Lucky Strike.
What are you talking about? That's the definition of lucky.
No. Let
doesn't
me read
say-
Lucky Strike to you.
It doesn't have to be. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with that. It could be any characteristic.
Oh, rad. No,
I could-
you're right.
I could
I'm
use
reading
my
it right
presence.
now. I've been...
Yeah. Yeah,
Huh.
I can use it on my presence and get +4 damage if I wanted to.
Nice.
Wait, can that also be used as mage as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh.
he uses it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a combat
Later.
check, period.
Have you been paying attention?
That's
And
how
then-
he downed you, or that's how he downed Dernwin and Draco.
Yeah, he added
Mhm.
5 damage to his roll with that.
And did that go over 10 damage?
After his soak, no.
Okay.
No,
then.
I just didn't know. I thought like classes had their own. special things. I
So
didn't know
Elvin
classes
is
get all
going
of it.
to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7,
7.
but it is magical damage.
Okay.
Yeah, the Elven swords are weak,
He looks pretty beat up.
and that's a crit from the Triumph.
Okay, so we'll do a crit at -20. Minor Nick, he suffers no critical.
I thought they had to be reduced to 1, or does he have the talent that cancels that out?
It's reduced to -14. The crit is -14, which is 1.
I understand that, but crits can't go negative.
Exactly, which makes it 1, and he has the talent that says
That's what I was asking, and you just said
yes,
it's
which
negative.
means it's no crit.
Okay. That's all I was asking?
Fabulous. Now he gets his turn.
Yes, he does.
Do you have any defense at all, Bones?
Oh, yeah, I have defense.
Okay.
What's your defense?
This is range, right?
Uh-huh.
2.
He will take a step back from you, moving to short range.
Okay.
That's 19. What's your soak?
3.
So you take 16. What's your wound threshold?
20.
Really?
I'm a fucking tank.
I'm impressed. That hurt like hell, though.
Yeah, it did. And Leo's angry.
I mean, he should be. This guy's been fucking up his friends and almost one-shot you of all people. Actually, you know what? I think that could be better. I'm going to use natural and try again.
Okay.
You could. Oh yeah, never mind.
Out. Go on, Reese. Out.
Okay.
Hey. Do you have anything that modifies criticals?
Yeah.
What do you have?
I'm reading. Give me a sec. 2
No,
ranks
what?
of durable.
2 ranks of durables, so that's a crit at minus 20. Oh shit, his should have been a minus. It doesn't matter. Oh no, he had 1 crit already. You also get a minor nick. Congratulations. You suffer 1 strain.
Okay, and the damage is reduced by 1,
Yeah,
so it's 15.
correct. It's still, and that's after soak. It still hurts like hell.
Mm-hmm. Still up.
God, this is nerve-wracking, man.
It's your turn.
Oh my god.
1 maneuver, get into range, engage again.
Can you imagine fighting 2 of these guys at
Oh
once?
my god, I would just fucking die.
That
Suffer
would be
2
actually
strain,
fun.
I'm dual wielding, not increasing the diff.
Oh no, on dual wielding, you always increase the difficulty, even if you suffer
Dual
2
wielder
strain.
talent, that gets rid of it.
Gotcha. Okay. So you have the talent that makes you not
I
increase
have
the
the
difficulty,
talent
and then
that
you have
gets
the
rid of it,
talent
and
that
I
means
have
you
the
don't have to
talent where
spend
I
the
can-
advantage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have both of them.
I definitely-
Wow, you're spending a lot of strain, boyo.
Assassin.
Yeah, I am.
Hope you hit.
Suffer, spend me a story.
Story point. Oh shit.
He weeb talent. Oh no, you fail. You can upgrade your next check or upgrade his check to be more difficult. You can also recover 2 strain with that advantage. But the upgrades are pretty much all you can do with the Triumph.
I can't knock him down prone or make him drop his implement.
No, because those are talents that make that possible.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I've had those done on Triumphs with me before.
Disarms require a talent.
Or 3 advantage or Triumph.
Or, excuse me, knockdown requires talent. Or threat can cause knockdown, oddly enough. But advantage cannot. Sure, you can disarm him. I haven't
disarm him.
been adding his implement damage. Or I guess I have. He still does nutso damage without his implement. Sure, you knock his implement out of his hand.
Actually, instead, can I upgrade his next check?
Sure,
Okay, that might be safer for me.
it might be.
Oh my lord. Oh, God.
Except he's going to use Master and reduce it back. Or no, it's an upgrade, not an increase. So
Yeah.
sure. He'll take a step back. Because I'm assuming you took a maneuver to move forward.
Yeah, I did.
He'll take a maneuver to step back again, putting you into short range. And then, what did you have for defense? 2?
2.
Oh. God.
All right. So that is 5, 6. 9. Or 5, 6, 15.
Did he just use Lucky Strike again?
He did.
I'm pretty sure he can only do that once per session.
It's once per encounter, and he hasn't used it on you yet.
That's actually true. Each of these fights is a separate encounter.
That's why he's doing it this way. So that's like 21? Or some shit? I'm pretty sure you're down.
I think I'm dead.
No, because it's still reduced by soak. And you're not over double your threshold.
Yeah, but I had wounds, I thought.
No. Everybody
Yeah, you only
started
got
this
hit by
combat
once,
fresh.
though.
You haven't fought in weeks.
Oh, I'm definitely... I'm
You're
3
very
points
close
off
to
of
dead,
it.
but you're not dead.
I'm 3 points.
Yeah.
I'm the tank with 20 hit points is 3 points from death.
Yup. Why do you think he's trying to draw you out one by one?
Ragnar?
He looks at the group and he goes, "Let this be a lesson to you, and I will return. Take care of your friends, or else they may die." And he fucking disappears.
I wanted to cast lightning at him.
Fucking
because-
coward.
Coward, he just honorably 1v1'd 3 of your party members and downed them.
Yeah, he did. Can't really.
Yeah, but he
complain
didn't
about
stick
that.
around to try against all of us.
He would have been killed.
Yeah,
be
that's
fair,
insanity.
Actually,
His ass.
Yeah, he was
There is
only
no
actually
dishonor in
supposed to
his
fight me.
actions.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
no.
no.
We were gonna be dishonorable and then engage him 3 against 1.
I mean, to be fair, there was no reason to it. Like, we should have all attacked him in the beginning. He just
Pretty
annoyed
fair.
my character.
Hey,
Because he was
you'll
gonna
know
get
that
executed
next
eventually.
time.
Yeah.
He annoyed
Yeah.
your character
Yeah.
because he called you out and mentioned honor, and you had to meet that.
Although, to be fair, I think the other reason he's running is because he's probably over half his strain threshold.
That's why
No,
was
he
at
actually had
loss.
worked himself back down to 1 between drinking a stamina pot and then the 5 advantage off that last one.
I need to get me some stamina pots, but no one ever seems
Um,
to have.
no,
We
he
never
was
go shopping.
he was
Because
1
I don't
wound
have
away from
money.
unconscious
Yeah, I also
the
don't have
whole
money.
fight with like after he got hit by
Kenturian
Leo?
Or... Ah, Leo.
like after Leo's onslaught, he was 1 hit away from like 1 wound away from unconscious, and he's like, I gotta take care of this fucking quick. And then he did, and then he left.
Man,
So, I do have a question, since I noticed nobody seems to use it. Do you have, like,
Yeah.
special rules regarding the counterspell maneuver?
Roll me a critical because I went down, Dave.
Oh, good
Oh, yeah,
call.
Roll
when
me
you go
another
down,
critical
you-
because I took over 10 damage. I have 2 criticals.
Also, I forgot. Can you? I forgot I have a rank of durable. Can you check what 39 would be as a crit, and then give me another crit because I also went down at -10.
39 is Stinger. Increase
what
the
is-
difficulty of the target's neck check by 1. It's a difficulty 1.
You have 2 ranks of durable, Leo,
Yes.
and you already have 1 crit, so the first one's at -10, and then the second one's neutral.
Yeah.
You cannot voluntarily suffer strain to activate any abilities or gain additional maneuvers. And then a crit. 71. He loses your free maneuver till the end of the encounter. So you have 3 criticals that need taken care of. However, none of them have lasting effects.
But Dave,
Iron, your additional crit.
oh,
That probably would have killed you, so I'm glad we didn't roll it then.
but Dave, do you have special, like, rules for counterspell?
No, it's just as written in the book, just nobody uses it. They should, but they don't.
I've never understood that.
All it does is add a setback
No, it doesn't.
or upgrade.
It upgrades.
It upgrades.
I
and
mean,
we have that necklace
Even
as well.
then, though, an upgrade wouldn't have affected 5 yellow.
66 because I do have a rank of.
It
durable.
could
And
have,
I
because of
can't
Urban
counter
Shield.
spell, and neither
I'm
can
not saying you
Derwin.
can. I'm not saying you can. But there are other people in the party that can counterspell. I'm one of them. And
But
we
you were
also have
never
an
involved
amulet.
in the fight, and for you to get
I-
involved
I
by
know.
counterspelling him would have been dishonorable.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I'm one of the people that can counterspell. There's also an amulet that we have that is another upgrade when it spells targeting that.
I thought counterspell was. Wait, are you a divine? You are a divine caster. Because I thought counterspell was only available to divine, arcane,
It's
and
just-
verse.
No, it's
No.
just any magic user.
Really?
It's a magic
Yeah.
maneuver.
Oh, that's
It's a
rad.
maneuver. It's the same as concentrate, basically. It's everybody has it. Everybody can do it.
All opponents within medium range upgrade the difficulty of checks to cast spells once
Yeah.
until the end of your character's next turn. Any skilled mages or spellcasters can attempt.
Also, I wrote this guy not to kill anyone, but to be a giant pain in the ass. You're welcome. He effectively is a giant pain in the ass.
I'm
I
kind
would
of
have gone
interested.
like high and low to summon something really massive to crush this guy like a bug.
Ragnar?
I'm really interested
Yeah,
to see
sure.
if I could have survived long enough for him to straighten himself out.
Can we?
Yes.
Can
He
I
is
use your
shapeshifter. If he'd
elf
strained
for a little
himself
bit?
out, he would have transformed. And that would have been bad, because he would have been turned into an arcane construct.
Mm,
He's dabbled in shit he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, that feels like it would violate the terms of the duel at that point, though.
What's
No,
that, Genevieve? What do
it's
you
still
wanna do?
just him.
I want to send a message back to the Elven Kingdom
Wait,
warning.
was he adding the tier 2 blood talent?
He never did.
What the
He never had
That
to.
just-
I'm gonna say no to that, Genevieve.
He never needed additional successes.
We only get one letter. Unless you give us two.
Alright.
He only gave you one.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say no to that.
But you guys are only like 45 minutes away from the edge of the forest where the
Oh, yeah,
border
we can
guard
go
is.
back.
Alright,
You guys go
I'll
back?
get to work. I'll get to work on healing.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I wanted to borrow your owl so I could send a normal
Yes.
parchment
Yes.
back with them, and then I
Look.
could have you summon the frickin' astral in to get a room for the night.
Yes. Yes, that is possible. Yes, we can do that.
Don't forget to gather your sticks.
That's also true.
We do need sticks.
We do need sticks.
That's
That's the key ingredient in all this. Sticks.
Simply
Three
to
car
keep.
members are down. No, we need sticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down for a while, so
Hence why I want to pull the astral in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna get to work on healing crits.
Yeah,
the
you
Astral Inn will immediately heal. Like, resting in the Astral Inn heals wounds, stamina, and crits.
Yep.
Same
so
as Deveros.
if we could get them into the astral inn, they'll be fine.
They seem to be powered by similar magics, but from different sources, if that makes sense.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so
Making a roll for the Astral Inn.
first off, is it time for the astral inn?
Oh, is it?
No.
Oh, whoops. Oh, this.
You guys left in the morning, and you're 45 minutes away from the edge of the forest. You have
Yeah,
an
never
entire
mind then.
day before you can summon the Astral Inn. However, you can pile the bodies on the wagon you have and travel until...
Yeah, you can
Such-
literally just travel
okay.
until night.
Yeah. Okay.
Will they be okay to travel like that, or
They're unconscious, not dying. So, yes.
yeah, just literally throw us in there like fish, you know.
Stack
we're not
them
gonna
like
flop
Lincoln
around.
logs.
Yeah, sure.
we'll rack them in nicely, cover them with a
Can I
blanket,
ask you a
use them.
question then?
Sure.
If we have to wait the rest of the day, why don't I just heal them, at least get them back on their feet?
Might be
I don't
able to
know
help
that you
Durn
can-
win, but the rest of us.
You can
no.
only target like one person with one heal or medicine. check.
No. He can cast multiple heals. However, one person can only be affected by a heal or medicine spell once each day. Heal,
But I
spell,
also
or
have-
medicine check once each day.
Oh, so it can.
So,
if
for
we're
the
gonna
guys
go-
who are close to the threshold, you could probably get them up. For the guy who's almost dead, probably not.
Well, let me see.
I
I'm
doubt you can heal
almost
17 wound in one check.
Uh,
He's pretty fuckered up.
oh, I have
Which
to.
one are
Have,
you going for, Baz?
And as recommended by the chat, a green dragon swoops down and lands in front of the party.
What the fuck?
It doesn't seem hostile.
get ready for an acid trip, I guess.
It doesn't seem hostile. That's an important thing
That's
to note.
scarier than a hostile green dragon, because it wants something from us.
It does want something from you. Oh, and now Chad is apologizing to the party.
Hi?
Hello.
Hello.
So what brings you around?
Can we help you?
That one that you just fought, that disappeared.
Him.
He stole my hatchling.
He
Oh.
he what?
He stole my hatchling. I would like it back. If you meet him again and can make that possible, I would make it very much worth your time.
Why am I
Thanks,
getting
Baz.
flashbacks to Fandover right now?
Thanks,
I don't know
Baz.
what that means.
3. I'm up conscious.
No, you're not 3. Hold on 1 second, because I have a
More
whole
than 3.
link on. Up 5.
We will definitely
5. Nice.
endeavor to get your
I'm alive.
hatchling back. Should we meet him again? As it is, he's a thorn in my side and a loose end. You caught me just in time. I was about to send a letter to the Elven Kingdom about him.
Perhaps they should know he has dragon on his side, at least for time being. My hatchling is very young and impressionable. I hope you can resolve this quickly, otherwise may become ally of my enemy.
I will.
With his prowess, he may be able to work magics to accelerate the aging
Wait.
of the infant.
Wait. The Green Dragon is speaking with a Russian or Slavic accent. Are we
Correct.
sure it's a green dragon, not a white dragon?
100%.
I get the joke. Is he doing like squat?
You all
No,
are
but he is
incast,
the
right?
machine. I am the machine.
Yeah, you are all incapacitated, right? All 3 of you? Were?
Oh yeah, they're
I'm
bored.
conscious again. No, Baz healed me. I'm conscious again.
That is a triumph on Kenturiel.
Cool. That doubles the wounds healed, which makes it a 2.
Alright. No. That's
Well, it
3.
doubles the successes, which makes it 2.
Oh, 4 then. Because Holy Icon adds 2 to heals.
Nice. Also, you take 2 additional strain for that cast, which I don't think is really going to affect you.
No.
But
Also, I am not conscious. I am still unconscious.
Yeah.
How badly did he hit you?
he hits like a fucking truck, man. That's how I
Oh,
designed
I know
him.
how bad. I just want to know how
Well,
much he went
let's
over.
just say that I was almost at my double the amount of threshold at 30. Since it's at 36, I was at 27. I
So,
was almost there.
a little bit of a lore dump. He's working with Bedriger, who's called the Lord of the Deal. You can guess what his deal was for.
Power.
Power.
Uncertain power.
Unlimited power.
Not unlimited, but pretty
I mean,
fucking
borderline.
excessive.
He wanted to take over the Elven Kingdoms and
He
rule.
wanted to be the Senate.
Yeah.
He said it.
And he could do the Palpatine lightning thing probably as good as Palpatine. So, just saying.
Yeah.
I tried. That's 3 wounds off.
I'll try.
That
You
one's
can't
one
try.
Leo.
There's already been a successful spell cast on him.
On Leo?
Never mind.
Yeah,
Who cast the heal spell?
you did. On Leo.
No, that's the first. That's the first spell I've cast on Leo.
The other one was
The
on
last one.
Kentorio.
Right.
I label
But
all
the
mine.
spell he cast on Leo is successful, which means he is an invalid target for additional healing spells or medicine checks. You only get one.
No heal spell is gonna. That's why I was mentioning earlier. You only get 1 on a person. But
Well, okay, but
no amount of healing from all the mages in this party will heal me. I'm 18 wounds basically over my threshold.
I get that, but at the same time, I tried because there's no point in not trying.
Which is fair.
Because we're gonna
Yeah.
go
Which is
to
what
an
he was
inn
saying.
later on. So
You guys travel on for the rest of the day. Ragnar, did you already make the check for the Astral Inn?
Yes, I did.
Did you succeed?
it's a triumph.
Yeah, I had 4 success on triumph.
Nice. The Astral Inn shows up. And Frank's there. And Frank goes, "Hey, fucker.
Frank! Oh,
How you
we're
been?"
gonna Crash here. We're doing great, but
Hey,
3 of the
Frank?
members are-
He looks
we get-
fucking dead. And he points at Leo. You can't bring dead people inside. They smell bad.
He's
No,
not
He's
they're
dead.
dead.
I
still
brought his dead
alive.
pulse.
I promise you, he's not dead. He's close, but he's not dead.
Close to dead, but just half
We
dead.
need to get
Although-
them in.
Now that I think about it, if he died,
And that one over
he's gonna
there
bring
is
him back.
dense like a log. And I just point to Kentorio.
Hey, Kenny. I have a letter for you.
He's
Can he
passed
slow
out.
down?
He tucks a letter into his pants. Like the band, not like inside his pants, but like the band of his pants.
Kenturio, you sly dog.
What are you talking about?
I stick my head in the inn briefly looking for Furnick.
You don't see Furnick, however,
Damn.
you do see another familiar face.
I'm just gonna load Kenturio up on my shield, carry it like a platter.
Who do we see?
Argo.
Argo.
He just
Can
kind of
we-
looks up at you.
Can we get a little bit of extra muscle?
He looks confused and walks over your direction.
I just point out the door to the 3 down.
I was gonna say,
I'm
like,
conscious again.
Sorry, the
yeah,
2
he's
down.
Conscious.
The hell
Uh,
happened to
I put,
these
I
two?
put I put Kenturio on my shield and I'm carrying it like a serving platter, and then I imagine like I should be able to carry Leo over the other shoulder.
Well, but
I'm damn buff.
he comes out. What's your total encumbrance?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
What's your max encumbrance?
Max encumbrance is 9 so far.
And what is your current encumbrance value?
4.
4? You can
Yeah.
carry one of them and barely, because I'm pretty sure Kenturio's gear is more than 4 encumbrance. Or 5
Yeah,
I'm
it
taking
encumbrance.
the
is
hammer
more than
with
4.
me. I'm not taking the hammer or anything. Like Argo can pick up the hammer and
Argo's not going to carry gear. He's better than
well,
that.
then I'll come back out for it then.
He will carry Leo, though.
I just tuck under Leo's underarm and help him carry in.
Oh no, he just picks him up over his shoulder and he looks at you and goes, "The fuck happened to these two?" And him.
We ran into.
And he points at Dernwin, who still looks super fucked up.
We ran into.
We ran into the other.
Marlavar.
Damn it!
other didn't
Yeah,
shoot
what you
boy.
said.
You need to say it. It's Marlavar.
We ran into Marlavar.
Oh, that pretentious git.
Mm-hmm.
Nincompoop
And he did
decided to
this?
challenge him. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he.
Well, I'm assuming since some of you are still standing, you took him out.
Unfortunately, no. He challenged those three to honorable single combat and disappeared before me and Ragnar and Baz could get at him.
That's the problem with honorable combat. It's harder to stack the odds in your favor. Hopefully you've learned something. Don't be stupid next time.
Yeah, hopefully these
kill him.
Understand.
Nope, I've learned nothing.
Unfortunately, those three kind of rushed in before we could get ahead to get in.
Argo, if he was just a pretentious noble, it wouldn't have been bad. He was far more powerful than he should have been.
He's made some deals.
I'm assuming this is a thing you guys are assuming because your characters don't actually know this, but you know how Bedragger operates?
Mm-hmm. These are just assumptions.
Deals with who, though, to get that kind of power?
You don't want to... Well, you do, but you don't want to know.
Let's just say it's one of the major reasons why things kind of went to hell in the past year and a half.
Oh. Him. I'm actually one of the few people, I'm assuming outside of your group, who knows of his existence. He actually came to me.
I'd be surprised, but I'm honestly not.
Well, I am the premier assassin in the southern end of this continent. I'm just saying. I surpassed my father's kill count by the time I was 30.
We also need to warn you.
Which, Dernwyn? That terrifies you.
Oh, that terrifies Dernwyn to no end. Dernwyn is ill and is not just from injury and exhaustion.
Because you know that his old man has killed thousands of people over the last several hundred years. And
Argo? Sorry. He also has a dragon hatchling.
Oh.
And with his magics, he could very well accelerate its aging.
Which
the father would like to get...
potentially push it into an adult dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Relatively quickly.
An adult
father would like to try to get the hatchling back before he makes any impression on the hatchling.
It's an adult green dragon, by the way.
Oh, acid. Fun,
yes,
but
A
dangerous.
green dragon in a forest.
I mean, stranger things have happened, I guess.
I mean, I was saying...
Gotta find where that bastard lives.
I mean, to be fair, usually that's where green dragons hang out.
Yeah, but it was near our forest, which is odd, because there's a copper dragon that lives in our forest, and they tend to hate each other, so... that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this green dragon was fairly amicable. So... it might just be the odd, good-natured one that this copper just didn't really see a reason to kill.
Or it doesn't know it exists. I'll have to let him know.
Please inform your father and Arun.
Yeah, that makes sense. They should probably know. Especially if he comes back, though, between Dad and I, he shouldn't be a problem, because I doubt he'll see us coming.
But just imagine a dragon flying over and helping us with
the dragon I'm not worried about. I've killed 3 or 4 of them.
Well, I know that, but he said he would assist us in battle.
Did he know?
He said no such thing.
I heard him say that.
No, he said that...
You're unconscious.
He was warning us that the hatchling was in Bedragger's control and that there's a possibility that Bedragger could push the dragon into adulthood and have the hatchling would be on their side.
Not Bedragger.
But he said he would owe us a favor.
Marlavar.
Marlavar, sorry.
Be under Marlavar's control. But the dragon would likely owe us a favor and would at some point possibly help out. That doesn't mean that it's on our side. That just means it owes us a favor. There's a huge difference.
Favors from dragons are nothing to shun, though.
That
Especially
dragon,
if they're old enough to have hatchlings and actually give a shit about them.
this dragon will likely find a way to turn whatever favor we request of it in its favor.
Well, you know the old saying. Don't meddle in the affairs of dragons.
For you are crunchy and go well with a tomato condiment.
See, I always heard the term
Ketchup.
was never make a deal with a dragon.
I wasn't sure if that was what it was called in this realm.
It's ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you are crunchy and go well with ketchup.
So everybody's making references, so I figured I'd make one of my own.
Oh?
Yeah, never make a deal with a dragon.
It's pretty good advice, especially when you're dealing with the chromas. The metals aren't so bad, usually. Unless they take objection to you killing a friend of theirs, and
Depends.
then you
I've heard.
typically have to kill them too. But the chromas tend to be pretty shitty, just overall. In my day, I've killed a black, a red, a gold, and I don't know what the fourth one was. I'm not sure it was a dragon.
Gold. Why
Yeah.
Gold.
Do what?
What on earth happened to gold that you would kill it?
Well, I killed a friend of his, and he didn't take kindly to it, so I was defending myself. It happens
most-
sometimes.
The black or the red?
The gold.
No, I meant was the black or the red the friend?
Oh, neither. It was a human.
Oh.
I think
That
they may
sounds
have
fun.
been mates. I wasn't sure. I didn't care. I killed the one because it was my job. I killed the other because I had to live.
Thank you for helping me carry those dead weights in.
Yeah. Looks like this one could be dead, but, you know, we'll see, I
You'll be
guess.
fine.
Be careful, though.
Who, me?
The magic that he had was very potent. A single hit and I was unconscious. I
Yeah,
even saw it coming.
I have defenses against that, as well as a little magic of my own that I don't like to talk about for reasons. But let's put it this way. And he smiles at you and he says, I'm pretty good at getting people to do what I want. Be a dear and grab me a beer.
You don't have to use your magic. I would have done that anyway.
What? No, he's not talking to you. He's talking to Dernwin.
Oh.
I mean, I am fully aware that he is part, well, basically demon. I know
What would one
thing
typically roll for a save? Hang on.
This would be discipline.
Where is
Yeah,
my-
do me a favor. Go ahead and roll me a difficulty 4 discipline
I'm
check
not
with
going to
2
even
red.
roll that because it's not. I'm not going to pass that.
Okay.
There's literally zero reason for me to roll that.
You're just gonna go get him a beer?
I'm just gonna look at him as I feel him start to do it and get him a beer because I just basically say fuck it. I'm not gonna try. I know what you're doing. I'm not going to even bother trying to fight it, and I just get up.
Let's put it this way. There's a very good reason he's a much better assassin than his father. He can pretty much get people to do whatever the fuck he wants. Which makes him terrifying in his own right. And a potential villain to keep an eye out for in the future. Maybe. You don't know.
Well, all said and good. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry.
I have had an incredibly long day. Involving being a statesman. Impromptu, mind you.
No, that was yesterday that you were a statesman. You slept the night and left in the morning. But
You
yeah,
assumed everyone was
I
able
get
to
it.
sleep after that.
brush with death, all that. Get some sleep, old man. You'll be fine, probably. It made you jump. What do you think of the fuck it made me do, Havoc? Jesus.
sorry.
No, you're all good. It was hilarious.
I'm gonna get off since my character is going to bed for the night.
Yeah,
Really?
we're actually gonna call it here. We're almost an hour longer than we usually go, but
It's 2 in the morning for me.
there was some good stuff to wrap up. Great session, guys. Iron, before you go, we're gonna experience. I'm gonna say between dealing with all the people, the encounter with the fucking council, and then dealing with Marlavar, who is honestly terrifying because I built him to be a really good one-on-one combatant, and then you guys went ahead and did that because fucking I don't know why.
Couple of impulses.
Right.
I
We'll
mean, to
do
be fair, my character made sense for the one-on-one because
Yeah. But
20. We'll do 20 experience.
Okay.
I feel like that seems reasonable.
I'm down for that.
Also, for everybody watching, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. You guys make literally everything I do worthwhile as far as it comes to streaming. And I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, you should check out some of the stuff below. We have links to the Discord, links to the YouTube channels, which on the main channel, we're on a push to hit 100 subscribers right now. That way we can get that sweet, sweet custom URL. And there's also some pretty cool merch stuff down there if, you know, you have some expendable income and want to help support a poor schlub. With that being said, I'm Dave. You're awesome. I love you guys. And until next time, never stop leveling up. Have a good night.